Now we wait and see if Abaddon's banned.
Well, game 2. Usually we ban what was successful in game 1. That's pretty much the trend, right? Like it always happens. So Abaddon could be banned.
You know what we should do sometime? We should try and set up like a best of 3 in-house and have the 2 teams be the same for all 3 games and see which team wins a best of 3.
We've done that once, haven't we? With the Hythers versus Bath. That was the only that was a best of 3. Well, it was 2 games, but you won.
Yeah, it wasn't really planned to be a best of 3. We just ended up doing 2 in a row.
I'm very happy to do that. The only thing is, because the in-houses are for fun and for the the value of casting and stuff, you want the teams to be fairly balanced. So if you said, okay, people pick their own teams, then you need to make sure it's not just 5 divines all pick each other. If there's a way we could do it where people wanted to commit to a best of 3 and were willing to pick teams which we thought were balanced enough, then I would definitely be up for it. I think it could be something cool to engineer. Well, we'll see.
Shocker, Wind Ranger Abaddon banned.
And Pango.
And Pango.
So Decayer, he played Dragon Knight. That game was quite unfortunate, didn't go so well. Then he got to play his Pango, which went huge. Now Pango's banned. Then he did really well on the Abaddon, and now Abaddon is banned. So what hero is he going to show us next?
I mean, Abaddon was mostly banned anyway, but...
True.
It just got let through, and then they realised, oh shit, now it's in the game.
He plays Sand King. Wow, this is a very, very fast Ogre match. Why was Troll Warlord banned first phase? Guys, slow down. Oh my god, what is going on?
Oh my god. Let's talk about the draft, guys, come on.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay, Jack I don't understand, but Veteran we know he's a guy who's planned stuff, right? He's like, I want Underlord, I want Ogre Magi, I've got Underlord for my Tim, I love having Ogre on my team, now we've got the Bloodlust, GG. Now, the Slardar trade was so fast in Retaliation, I would love to think about what that means.
I like that Max had the same thought process that I did. Oh, they banned Trolls. Maybe they're planning on picking Phoenix.
Because of the insane attack speed. That he can just, you know who the best killer of the egg is, in my opinion?
Snapfire.
Gotta be. Snapfire's good for support, but he can't solo it when it's high enough level. Meepo. Because every Meepo hit counts as 1, so you just send all your Meepos in and you just insta-kill it.
Although you are very sad if you get hit by Fire Spirits as Meepo, because you can't really remove it.
Yeah, but you're not going to hit all 5 Meepos with Fire Spirits, are you?
I mean, you can launch 3 at once. There's not a cooldown.
Yeah, but it depends how grouped up the Meepos are, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, you have 4 Meepos, right? Unless you have Ags, so...
I mean, I suppose if they were doing with Treant anyway, it was probably going to be Overgrowth into...
Yeah, that's a really good combo. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You've just realised that. Tom said it in chat. That's a really famous combo because when Treant's root obviously disarms everyone, and now you can't move, you're burning from the egg. The egg stun doesn't last a very long time. I think it goes 2.53, but it's a BKB piercing stun in an enormous AoE. So it's pretty good. Spectre ban, Slark ban, Faceless Void ban, Sven ban, Monkey King ban. Where's the Sven? Just ban Sven. Come on, guys. Right. We know it's happening.
It was let through last time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
But both teams really favouring strength heroes right now, apparently. 4 picked already.
Oh, yeah. No, there's only 3 strength heroes.
Oh, I keep forgetting Ogre's not a strength hero.
He's like an imposter because he's got high strength gain and low int gain, but he's actually an int hero. I don't know what... I guess it means if he buys int items, he gets damage, but Ogre doesn't auto-attack anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
What, are you telling me you don't play offlane Ogre? Solar Crests?
You do auto-attack in the early game. That's fair. That's fair. But like in the late game, you don't do much auto-attacking on him.
No.
Wraith King was banned.
Drow Ranger. That's quite an early drow.
Exactly going to say those exact words. But Jack knows what he's doing. And Slardar Drow is already a very, very fearsome combo. Not in the lane, but minus armor plus Drow doing huge damage with her, what's it called, multi-shot. Like that. I know, yes, technically Drow already ignores armor, but Drow only ignores base armor. Slardar takes the bonus armor away. You put those together and Drow will just insta-kill anybody. It's insane.
Yeah, I was going to say, if Slardar's ultimate is taking away normal armor, then it's not actually amping Drow's ultimate at all.
Yes, but if it's removing any bonus armor, it's already good.
If it's removing bonus armor, it is.
Yeah, and it will do as well. But Slardar is in the front line. Treant's also in the front. He's got overgrowth, hold people in place. He's got heal. He's got slows. He's a very disruptive support. Drow Ranger just likes people who can get in front of her, right? So anyone who goes in front of Drow is a win. My favourite, and still in my opinion most OP combo, is got to be Dragon Knight Drow Ranger, because Dragon Knight builds pure tank. You take the health talent, the strength talent, you blink in, yeah, you just distract everyone, plus you get like 100 agi from being next to Drow Ranger, because Dragon Knight becomes a ranged hero when he pops his ult. So now you're this dragon doing 1,000,000 damage, is basically invincible, has like 60 armor, and you're in front of the Drow with a 5-second stun. It's just ridiculous. Love that combo.
I think one of my favourite laning combos recently, from just playing ranked, was a bad Morphling, because you just max Q and W, and like the level 1 heal on Morphling is ridiculous, because you just morph down
yeah,
for 120.
True, you just keep shielding the 1 HP Morphling who kills everyone. Yeah, that's like,
and then you heal him.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. If you can keep Morphling alive so he can go full agi, yeah, that makes sense. Lich again, not on DoKn though.
Oh, I wonder if that was just stopping
a deny pick?
Maybe.
I mean, the Lich had quite a lot of impact, really good Sinister Gazes, and his ult was always quite disruptive.
Frost Shield's also very good against Drow, because it's not armor, it just reduces physical damage.
True, 60%, and it lasts 6 seconds, and I think you can make it last longer. I can't remember if there's a talent for it.
I believe there's a talent at 20.
You just want to have a look at that, because that's a very, very long duration where you're doing not much damage.
Yeah, level 20, 4 seconds duration.
Oh, 10-second duration.
10 seconds.
Okay, you've let them pick Venge Drow. What can I say? You've got so much minus armor now from Spirit, from Venge and Slardar. And just because Drow has Marksman doesn't mean minus armor's not good. It only procs 20% of the time at level 6, and then 40% at level 18, and 52% at level 25. But you're still hitting normally too.
Yeah. Does this mean you now know that their off lane is dual melee?
No, Trent.
Because I don't think you'd ever lane the Venge with the Slardar, right? Especially
well, you could do and put Drow mid, but I think Venge Drow is too famous a combo. Like, Underlord is crying, right? They banned Slark, they banned Monkey King, so Tim didn't complain. Underlord versus Drow is the worst Underlord matchup of all time. You just get hit and hit and hit, and Drow just chases you. What do? You're a big, slow, cumbersome hero who's got no mobility. You just die. And now your armor's going as well. Now Drow has extra agi and extra attack range. It's horrible.
I don't know if you noticed this recently, but I feel like we've gone in a funny circle where people pick heroes, and then they get banned, and then the heroes that are kind of bad against them start getting picked.
Yeah, it kind of goes around, doesn't it? PL is interesting because the silence does mess him up a little bit, but you can easily dodge the silence by just swarming Drow with Doppelgang, putting illusions everywhere. And Phantom Lance on top of Drow can't kill you. Drow can't, even if Drow gets ags, it doesn't matter. You can't split shot. There's 15 Phantom Lancers hitting you. So if Phantom Lance can get on top of Drow, it's a very good pick. But it's quite a hard core to play because it starts quite low on HP. It's not got a particularly amazing early game, mid game. You need to pick up that Diffusal Blade Manta pretty quick before he has impact. So we'll see.
I think you're not too worried about Dire too much on Dire. I think the main thing you have to be worried about is the PL is the Treant ult, because then you can't doppelganger.
Manta though, so you need to save Manta.
You do need to save Manta.
Yeah, you have to save Manta, yeah.
There'll be a window where Treant can set up some kills on PL though.
The problem is if Drow uses Gust and Phantom Lancer Mantas, or Treant ults and he Mantas, that's it. Your Drow's gone. I mean, you can swap the Drow. If Venge positions well, you can keep Drow further away so she can attack, but I feel like it's quite a hard game for Drow unless they have enough momentum, because I think PL takes quite a long time to come online, and he doesn't farm as well as Terrorblade. The problem is he's not really an illusion hero in that you can't control the illusions don't last ages, right? You can't send one to that camp, one to that camp, one to that camp. You can't. Not like a Terrorblade or a Naga. His farming is fairly mediocre when it comes to cores, So we'll see. We'll see if he can get fat enough. But it's veteran playing it, right? So if the game goes long, he will get farm.
I'm just checking the durations on the illusions PL. The doppelganger ones last 8 seconds. The ultimate ones last 10 at max level.
Yeah, it's not very long. It's not enough to if the camps are close, you might be able to send them, but people like Naga have 20 plus or even 30 seconds illusions. When you get Manta, you can use them, right? Because his Manta illusions create more illusions. So one Manta illusion can easily kill a camp, no problem at all. Also, PL can farm Ancients fairly easily from sort of mid-levels, 12, 13.
Yeah.
So, because you just create so many illusions, you just swarm them.
I'm curious to see if he'll pick up any like casual armor items on PL.
10 seconds remaining.
It's going to be hard. You don't really
Yeah.
need to though, because you can dispel all of the minus
5
armor
seconds remaining.
with Doppelgang.
yeah.
So you can keep removing Corrosive Haze until level 25. I think you'll be
Until
okay.
25, and then it becomes an issue, I suppose. Yeah. 'Cause it can
If
sort of
it
track where they're running.
if it goes late, I think PL's still going to win though. Like if we go full late game. Right, what's their final hero? Skywrath.
That's their mid. I think it's Oli.
That's an interesting mid. Anti-mage mid, instant. That is an instant anti-mage mid. Now this is funny because now the Dire have 2 really hard carries. Anti-mage being one of the fastest farming hard carries in the game, and he does so well into a Skywrath mage because he levels up the counterspell. He's tons of magic resist. He can reflect anything that comes at him. Apart from, I don't know about the concussive blast because that doesn't technically target him.
I think you can reflect that.
So it's such a good counter pick, the anti-mage, and he was so fast on it. Like, I don't know if Jack was expecting a Skywrath mage, but yet the anti-mage was almost immediate. He was like, oh, Skywrath mage, anti-mage. Done.
I imagine he was expecting like a Conqueror or a Dark Willow or something, but I suppose against Conqueror it's not very good, so maybe not.
I mean, if you think about it, anti-mage, right? It's in the name, anti-mage. Skywrath mage, it couldn't be more of a counter, right? Literally the word mage in the title.
I'm kind of curious why you'd pick Skywrath into Venge, because it seems like you already have a counter there for your ultimate.
Swapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
just swap them out.
I guess Oli wants that momentum early game, wants to make the space, wants to be running around. I mean,
Hold on. It's Jack on Vengeful Spirit. Is this a support anti-mage on Belial?
No, could be mid. Belial played mid
Could
last
be.
game.
I guess
I mean,
Belial did play mid last
I
game.
don't see why you didn't pick anti-mage.
But
for
Dan
you
is on Drow.
You wouldn't put Venge against Skywrath. That feels suicide to me. Yeah, Tom is saying in the chat, what is the Sky pick? And I kind of agree. It feels weird. I feel like if you want really early momentum, just go Queen of Pain. Honestly. Has everyone forgotten about Quap? I mean, I guess the silence and Drow's a bit annoying. I just feel like you could have gotten away with Quap this game, or another aggressive mid hero. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I guess Jack's just playing support this game, apparently.
Other aggressive early game mid heroes? Oh, Lestrak could have been interesting, actually. Maybe even Zeus. Could have gotten away with Zeus. That does a lot of damage to the Dire. Like, they're not that tanky against Zeus.
I wonder if you ever consider taking counterspell level 1 as anti-mage here.
Oh, you do. You 100% do. Yeah, there's literally no point getting anything else. Why do you need Blink or Mana? But you're never going to hit Skywrath Mage. Just level up counterspell.
Blink can disjoint concussive shot.
Ah, yes, he's got a disjoint as well. Yeah, but I think you take counterspell and you don't max it, but you take 2 points, or maybe even 3 points. I mean, look how the cooldown, it goes 15, 11, 7. So, and it gives you magic resist.
The one issue he's going to have is it's going to be quite hard to harass Oli, because Oli's very fast, unless he blinks on top of him. He's always going to be slower.
I've played this matchup before, by the way, as the Skywrath Mage. You just right-click the anti-mage over and over and over and over. The problem with Skywrath is he has 0 base armor, or it's probably like, what, 0.4 or something? So if the creeps attack you when you right-click, you take a lot of damage back. It's hard. I mean, if the Skywrath somehow gets fed by a miracle, you can kill anti-mage, but it's very difficult. You also need Silver Edge, which is a pain to get.
I mean, I think the main way Oli would kill anti-mage is if he gets an early point in the silence, because then if he manages to get silence off before spell shield does, the anti-mage can't do anything.
Now, there were 3 spells you could have leveled on Venge, the level 1 fight. He opted for Wave of Terror, which is 3 armor reduction, 60 damage. You could have gone the stun, and you also could have gone the extra attack range in Agi, but you went for an aggressive option.
I think in this lane you normally go for the aura, right? Because it means that Drow can frost arrows from further and it amps multi-shot as well.
I think you'll be maxing it, yeah. I mean, 13 bonus Agi, which, you know, Drow then amplifies further, and also 125 attack range.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Belial didn't go for the spell shield first. He just reflected the Arcane Bolt.
Yeah. Oli was testing it.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't start with a magic stick.
But why would you need to? Skywrath can't attack you.
I mean, I guess, but it just means you can actually sustain the counterspell usage, because you don't have to do it every time it's off cooldown.
Is Oli going to try and just spam through it? I don't think he's going to win this fight.
No, Oli doesn't have that much mana regen either. He's gone quite heavy into the Null Talismans.
Yeah, he's hoping he can get the Nulls early enough to regen. I mean, I've played against the triple Null Skywrath. It is brutal.
It is quite annoying. You just need to get there first, is the thing. He's brought 2 clarities already.
I lost against a level 25 Skywrath who absolutely dominated the entire game. Oh, he baited the spell. Or not really bait, he just accidentally used counterspell. But there's a benefit of counterspell. Oh, there you go. 2 attacks. He's taken basically all your mana. And you know how good Anti-Mage is late game against Skywrath, right? Skywrath tries to kill someone on your team. You just press R and you one-shot Skywrath. He has so much mana, and his ult is one of the most expensive mana. It probably is the most expensive spell in the game, right? 900 or 800 mana.
Yeah.
800 mana is a lot of mana.
I think what could be more expensive, actually?
I mean, 800 mana alone makes Anti-Mage's ult hit like nearly 900 damage.
I mean, if you want to be completely technical, I guess the next highest would be something like Storm Spirit Ultimate over a long distance, but that's like continuous rather than a burst.
Yeah, he can use mana the quickest, probably, right? I think no one is using mana as fast as Storm Spirit.
Here's a question. If Oli gets a Magic Stick, and Arcane Bolts the Anti-Mage, Anti-Mage presses Spell Shield, does that give Oli 2 stick charges?
No, I wouldn't have.
Anti-Mage is casting the spell.
I don't think... Does it? Is that how it works? It counts as him casting... It doesn't cost him any mana, though, so that's
if
no...
Anti-Mage has an Axe, and you reflect something that has an Axe upgrade, it does reflect it as an Axe version of that spell.
But Wand only gives you a charge whenever a visible enemy... Oh, uses an ability.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought the ability had to cost mana, though.
I don't...
Oh! It will kill just gets away.
I think you still get like a charge if like Centaur uses his double edge, right?
I don't know if you do, actually. It used to say it had to be mana, but I don't know if that got changed.
Let's just have a research, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, both lanes have some very low HP people. Decayer, he went for a point of Leech Seed, using that to stay alive. Drekkon's gone for the Mango build instead of the Orb of Venom. Oh, DoKn just misses the Slithering Crush. He's taking quite a lot of damage. Veteran's just right-clicking him. Nice Slithering Crush. He's on 10 HP. He's going to be fine. Going to salve up.
Does not gain charges from toggle abilities, active attack modifiers, and the abilities listed here.
Oh, so Oli opens with the silence on Anti-Mage. Obviously, you can't reflect the silence because it's instant cast unless you already have counterspell on.
Yeah, more or less. He's actually maxing the Ancient Seal. He's got 2 points in it already.
Yeah, I think it makes sense. Maybe Oli will actually...
Right?
Oli is doing better in this lane than I anticipated, right? Like, look, he's ahead on last hits, and Anti-Mage is very low on HP. No regen. That's going to be a kill.
Dead.
Literally, Oli got first... I saw that, and I thought, yes, kill. And yeah, I called it right.
He still doesn't have a Magic Stick on the Anti-Mage.
He went for a bottle on Skywrath. Instant bottle instead of the nulls. Now he's going to pick up both of his nulls. He's pretty but he's going to go for the runes. I feel like it's quite hard to get runes against Anti-Mage, but not if you kill him. Wow, well done, Oli. Showing that Anti-Mage. I thought it would just be a hard counter this game. Like, oh, it's such a hard counter, don't even bother. Like, lane is over. But no, I was wrong. Oli's done really well by just using the silence first and doing lots of right clicks. I mean, Skywrath has, what, 4.1 int gain, so it's pretty strong. Missed a kill bot. Okay, he found Drekkon, and now they are punching Veteran. Veteran does not have a point in Doppelgang yet.
So apparently on the Dota wiki there's a list of spells which are under cast event, and they're spells that react on abilities being cast. Like there's things like passives that give you stacks and stuff like that, and those don't give...
Oh, look how much damage doing to it will kill. Don't have range for the stun though. We're just going to stun Tim though. Doing quite a lot of damage. We've removed the armor, but there is frost armor. It's a good spell against Noodles, but is it enough? Yes, it is. Oh, and is he going to die? Jack, very close. What a close fight in the top lane. Right, Oli now has his ult. Now, we've got 2 points of the counterspell. I would just be maxing it at this point for the magic resist.
Yeah.
DoKn, he manages to find a kill on Veteran. Pretty big. Oh, then I'm missing kills all over the place. They find a kill top as well. So that's 2 more kills for the dire.
So, as far as I can tell from the wiki, it does seem like you would get 2 1 charges from the Anti-Mage reflecting it.
Okay. I mean, Oli doesn't have a slow, does he? So, no. You notice
how he was.
Oh, he just gets 2 points of Ancient Seal is enough to get 2 points of Arcane Bolt in, like 2 casts of it.
I think you need at least 1 point in concussive shot just for the slow.
How much is the slow? 30%.
30%.
Okay.
Level 1. 4
the problem is if you don't have it, your ult is almost impossible to use properly because they'll just run out. I mean, he is rushing Atos, but how much does Atos cost? Like another 2,300 gold, like on top of his first crown. So he's not getting it anytime soon.
Anti-Mage is level 6 now, though, which might be big.
Well, Oli's got to be careful.
Oli's got an Invis rune. He's gonna see it though, because he's walking back to the lane.
He is, but it depends. No, he just wants mana. All he wants is mana. He's spamming his bottle. Oh no, he's TPing top. Oh, but look into a ward. Beautifully. Look at that ward placement. So Oli TPs in, uses the invis, and they straight away know. Noodlz is like, yeah, I'm out of here. Where's his support anyway? His support's in mid lane. Noodlz is hiding really carefully in these trees. Look at that placement. So good. Just beautiful. They're looking for him. They cannot find him. They absolutely cannot find him.
It is wasting a lot of time at the Drow though, I suppose.
He is. Look at Oli. He's gone up and down and up and down. Oh, did they see Noodlz? He's auto-attacked. They found him. They're still going to kill him. Are they going to drop the ult? Yeah, they are. After all that, after seeing him in the ward, hiding in the trees, he goes for the auto-attack.
Well?
Yeah, he is. Nice. Are they still going to go in here? Yeah, they are. Oh, is he going to get... Yes, he just gets DoKn. Decayer. Really nice use. Is he going to get it? He's got leech. He just needs one punch. We've got doppelgang ready. 23 HP. He gets away. And Drekkon, what is this dive onto Jack? I think you're going to die. No, you're fine. Oh, no, you get killed by the rank 1 wave of terror.
Wow. See you later, nerd.
Okay, I've got two more interesting things. So apparently concussive shot can't be reflected, as Oli's probably potentially about to die here actually. Anti-Mage is his ultimate.
Oli's got to be careful. Oh, Decayer does go. Oh, does get a kill on veteran. How did that happen?
Wow.
Guess they brought 3 heroes here. I mean, Oli has 800 missing mana almost. So you are right.
Yeah, so he'll take about 600 damage from an anti-Mage ultimate.
That was an interesting counter. He is maxing counterspell. I think that's the right play. Noodlz, he's going in on Lich, but does he have enough to kill him? He's rooted, tanking the Firestorm. I think he still get the kill. One more auto. Yeah. He's being healed by the Treant. Interesting to see Decayer on pos 4 actually. He's always been pos 3 so far. Drekkon has TP'd in, gets the stun. We are chopping up Noodlz. We don't have to swap them. There will be a kill. Really good return kill from the Radiant. You have so many channel points. That's not a lot of channel points. Now Karen, she's got a lot of channel points. And she's been a sub the entire time. You get double channel points.
Oh my god. Did you know that anti-mage's spell reflect can't reflect Phantom Strike or Blink Strike?
Even though they're single target.
Yeah.
You don't get the attack speed from it.
No, you just can't reflect them for some reason. It still blocks them, but it doesn't reflect them.
Oh, interesting.
No particular reason why. Thanks, Ice Rock.
Oh, they're going in on Jack. Oh, he does have concussive blast now. He doesn't want to use it, but he does have it. Sinister Gaze, but he doesn't get a lot of it off. They're still going to get the kill on Noodlz. I mean, that is important, right? Because he's just respawned and died. Oh, don't blink in there. Oli's getting closer to Atos. This is pretty good for Oli. Silence on anti-mage, but he's quite magic resist. No, he's being healed. Counterspell. He's going to get away. He's going to die to Ignite. He actually still dies even through. Triple kill for Drekkon. I mean, interesting that anti-mage has so much magic resistance, 58% magic resistance, and he was being healed by Trit, and he still manages to go down. That is a great rotation from the Radiant, really putting them back in the game here. I mean, Oli has really impressed me this game already. He's 1-0-4. He had to lane against anti-mage, which was essentially his counter. He then manages to get a kill mid, and he goes top, gets multiple kills top.
I do think that's more of a game counter rather than a lane counter, though. I think it could go either way in lane, depending on how they play it.
Well, he's made a lot of impact already. That's what I'm impressed with. Veteran, he has died twice, but he's still farming. He's actually 3rd on the net worth. Tim is 2nd with the Arcane Boots. Tim is also going Atos. Do they really need 2 Atoses? I guess Atos is pretty good.
It's quite good on Underlord with the...
oh, yeah. But that's a lot of roots on your team. I mean, the Dire are going to need to think about BKBs, or they're going to be permanently rooted. You'll be in Pit of Malice and 2 Atoses. Yeah,
you are against an anti-mage and a... well, I guess a Drow.
Yeah, hold Drow in place. I guess it makes sense. I mean, Drow doesn't typically rush. Drow has 4 Wraith Bands, I just want to point out.
Jesus, really stacking up that Adu as ultimate.
I mean, that's pretty... That's what you do when you've had a rough start, right? But I feel like 4 is slightly overkill. I mean, what do you build after Treads? You've got Treads and 4 Wraith Bands, then what? Maybe go a Wand instead of the 4th Wraith Band, my opinion.
Do you ever consider the Axe build against the PL, or is that bad?
As a late game item, I can't see you rushing it. I just don't think you're going to do enough damage. Because like was said in chat, it's not enough damage, Ags.
Yeah. I mean, I remember way back when some people were trying out the like Tesla build, where you go like Maelstrom Ags and you just proc off all the illusions.
Yeah, because it does apply on every hit, doesn't it?
Yeah. It also applies the frost arrows to everything that's hit.
Decayer literally just walking in. They know he's there, but they don't seem to care. Oh, he gets the ult off. This is a big engage. We're going to go on Oli. Oli's trying to one-shot Decayer. Does he have the damage? Nice swap. He's going to go down.
Armor.
Tim, he's just going to run. Oh, the swap. It's too late. Dies from a Firestorm tick. But now Noodles is here, so he's going to get the kill. Minus armor as well. So double kill for each team. But one team only lost 2 supports. That's the Dire. Whereas the Radiant also, they lost the POS 3 and the POS 2. And they've just lost the Courier. DoKn's now come mid. Misses the Slithering Crush. Nice dodge from Veteran. Drekkon was ready. And Drekkon gets the kill. Of course he does, because he's got all the kills. But now Noodles, he is right-clicking Veteran. Only rank 2 Doppelgang.
Not so much damage.
Drekkon, he's going to stun. He's trying to defend him.
That was another proc, he might have died.
Maybe. That's a long range, that spell, isn't it? Nature's Grass. Holy.
Yeah.
Look at the range of that spell. It's like a blink dagger. It's awesome. Oli, he's in smoke. He sees anti-mage. He's ready to go. There's the Atos, but he doesn't have his ult. Now he has it. Just gets the kill. Anti-mage might have literally 4 points of counterspell. 58% magic resist. It's still not enough because Skywrath Mage does an absurd amount of damage. And Anti-Mage might have a lot of magic resist, but he has very, very poor strength. 1.3 strength gain in the game puts him at the lowest strength gain. Only 900 HP. I take it back, Oli. Your Skywrath pick, we were doubting it in the chat, weren't we? We were saying, oh, why did they pick Skywrath? I was doubting it straight away, and yeah, it's still done so much work this game.
I do wonder if he needs to get some defensive items on Oli, though. I feel like he dies so fast to this ladder.
Well, he's fast, and he's got momentum. I think he actually will be okay. I mean, Travels is a bit ballsy, but I guess it means you can get a kill, and then you can go back to base, refill mana.
Is he faster than Slardar with a drum and sprinting, though?
He's going to be close, not in the river, obviously. But maybe, I think, yeah, maybe. Slardar is not, like, especially fast, but 42% move speed is quite a lot, right? So.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Sprint made you take more damage?
And, yeah.
What a bad ability that was. Oh, another kill for Noodles. His 4 Wraithband treads doing quite a lot of damage in the early game. He's going straight MKB. It's very rare to see a Drow not go Hurricane Pike at all.
I don't know why he's building MKB.
Yeah, that's an odd item to start with. I would have thought Manta, wouldn't you?
Maybe his logic is he wants magic damage to go through the Frost Shield.
That seems pushing it a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit.
I feel like... I honestly feel like Manta, because Manta gives Agi the illusion to strong. We've got the Atos. Going on to DoKn. Nice Mystic Flare. Another root from Tim. They have so many roots on this team. It just makes sense. Skywrath is just running around going, yeah, thanks for the kill, thanks for the kill. Oli didn't even go 10 ins. He literally went 15 move speed instead of 10 ins.
I think he needs it. He has to survive.
Well, now he's going Boots of Travel, which is what, 100 move speed? 90 move speed? Is it 110?
Let's have a look.
We found Drekkon. No, we found Decayer. Drekkon is there in front all along. There's going to be another kill. Wow, the Radiant are just dominating.
It's
Running around killing everyone. 110 move speed.
130 if you get to bots 2.
So how much more move speed is that? 55 plus 65 more damage. Speed.
Damage.
Speed. 65 damage. That'd be good boots. I'd get those. 65 more move speed. So that makes him pretty fast. But the Dire, they are finding their own kills, aren't they? I mean, especially Noodles. He is a 6 and 3 Drow Ranger. So he's pretty much what's keeping them in the game at the moment. His net worth is almost the same as Oli. But, you know, PL is not far behind. So he's already got Diffusal Blade. That's pretty scary. That's a fast Diffusal.
It's going to feel quite sad as Dan to have to replace a Wraith Band after your first item.
Maybe. And Ollie's like, thanks for the kill. Drekkon thought about stealing it and then thought again. Drekkon has got no bloodlust, have you noticed?
Yeah.
Like, he's gone, I want to kill people. Yeah, we're all about burst in this game. We don't need attack speed. We're all about bursting. We're doing a lot of damage to Sinister Gaze. Well, and we're going to drop the Chain Frost. We're committing everything for this kill, even though it's only a support. But, you know, better to secure the kill. Tower's going to go down as well. Ties to the range creep. Wow. Yeah, big momentum from the Radiant. They've now taken 2 towers. Rotating bot for the final tower. You've got that diffuser blade ready on the PL. So now PL is ready to do a large amount of damage. Max rank doppelganger, so only 10-second cooldown. Taking the evasion. Maybe it's because he's taken the evasion talent, which he has done on the PL. Like, he instantly went for 16% evasion. So is he already trying to counter the evasion?
But he already has ways to pierce the evasion, though. It's only 16%. It just seems weird.
Yeah, 16% is not a lot. Does marksmanship pierce evasion?
Yeah, it does. Whenever it procs, it pierces the evasion. And that's a
well, evasion's going to be even less prominent after after the MKB. It does feel like a weird item to rush on a Drow, though. Decayer gets the ult on 2 people. Silence as well onto Veteran. Do we have the vision? Yes, we do, but he's being frost armored. He's going to get away. He's going to be fine. Are they going to go back in? Maybe not, because they're quite low. Okay, so nothing happens there. Meanwhile, there's a fight here. Nice reflect. He's on 1 HP. He's got another counter spell up. Oli doesn't have Ancient. Oli is so fast, but he doesn't have time to use it. He didn't expect Oli to be so quick. He actually had counterspell ready.
I think Oli might be almost haste move speed if he's bloodlusted.
450 move speed base is absurd. Like, what is going on? How much? He's got 330 base, right? No, 325 base. He's got 15 from a talent, and he's got boots of travel. This is a fast hero. I mean, should we just compare it to, like, Tim is moving at 340, so he's 110 move speed slower, a whole boots of travel slower.
I'm curious to see if he'll take the Ancient Seal talent, because he can perma silence the anti-mage.
I feel like he will take it. I mean, this game is all about silence, right? And AM needs to get Battle Fury. He can't go for Manta first or something to defend himself against Skywrath because he has to go Battle Fury. He's still trying to go to 18 minutes in. He's still missing the most expensive component.
Oh, jeez.
But he's committing for it.
Oh. Ollie's taking the Van Brace for spell apparently. I was wondering if he was going to take the Dragon Scale for the extra armor, given he only has like
No. Ollie's going all in. There's no defensive items on the Skywrath, right? He's 617. He is brutal.
He's getting a Shadow Blade.
Shadow Blade. I prefer Blink, to be honest. Yeah, they did smoke under a wood. I prefer Blink on Skywrath, and then I like to go Scythe. You have to go Scythe. If you skip Scythe, it's bad.
While he's smoked, he has 517 move speed.
Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I feel like if you play Skywrath, you need Scythe for the late game. Because if you have Scythe, you can still kill people with BKB, right? You just go Blink Scythe and you just one-shot them.
He also just gave away his smoke position.
Oh.
He flew the courier under the tower vision.
Oh, okay. Well, not a successful smoke, but it doesn't matter. They're still pretty strong. Dewarding. TPing to the outpost. So the Dire are grouping up a little bit, apart from Belial, who's kind of just gone off on his own. He's still looking for the last component of his Battle Fury. He may have it by 20 to 21 minutes. So it's a slow Battle Fury, but it's still a Battle Fury, right? If you forget about Anti-Mage for 10 minutes, he'll be pretty farmed. Right, Meteor hammers up. Decayer doing a little bit of cheeky tower damage, now hiding in the trees. If they slap a sentry, he's in trouble. Tim already has a Mystic Staff. Oh, Ollie's been silenced. He's been swapped in. This is huge. We're doing a lot of damage. Frost Armor keeping Ollie alive. He's just about to pop the combo, and he does. Instantly kills Drow. Anti-Mage ult, but it's too late. Veteran, he almost died, but gets away on like 1 HP. Oli was in the middle of the entire team, still manages to turn around and kill Drow instantly. Oh, poor Noodles. It's ridiculous how fast Oli can kill someone. Stun from Drekkon, trying to save Tim. We've got the Glimmer Capes online as well. 2 Glimmer Capes, in fact. But Battle Fury is now up for the Anti-Mage because he did find a kill on to Oli.
2 Glimmer Capes and a Shadow Blade.
That's a lot of invis, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Shadowblade also gives absolutely no stats. I feel like Skywrath, well, I mean for Skywrath, I feel like Skywrath really should be building Blink. Because then you can just Blink, Atos, Silence, ult.
I guess he technically benefits from the move speed it gives when you're during the active, because it'll be maybe hasted while he's Shadow Blading.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You just lose a lot.
Wait, is that a Shadow Blade? Yeah. Okay.
It's not quite haste, right? Because haste, you're immune to slow. You're not immune to slow.
What if Colossal Brain. He's building it into Silver's Edge so he can get rid of the passive on Anti-Mage.
Well, I actually said you do need a Silver Edge eventually, and yeah, that makes perfect sense. Get the Shadow Blade for engage, then get Scythe, and then make Silver Edge. So then you Scythe, right-click the Anti-Mage, Atos him, and then kill him. Yeah, 100%. I mean, you take away 45% magic resist, and if Anti-Mage gets a 20% magic resist talent at level 25, you're taking away 65% bonus magic resist. I mean, it's... Yeah, I can see Silver Edge, actually. It makes perfect sense to me.
For someone with 142 last hits, this Anti-Mage doesn't seem that farmed. Maybe it's just because it's all into that period.
Is he going to get away? Yes, he is.
Oh, you almost ran out of mana.
Yeah, because he used the Essence Ring, which is a lot of mana. 200, isn't it? Yeah, 200 mana. But it will keep him alive, so it's fine. I mean, he has the Battle Fury now, so he's pretty under-farmed. He just needs to farm. If he can finally pick up his Manta style, which again is, what, like 5k gold, it's going to take him a while to get there. But once he's got that Manta style, then he's going to be a lot more safe this game, because he can remove the silence. That's the problem. The thing is, Oli may have Scythe by the time... Actually, no, he's not quite that farmed. Look at Oli, look at the range he gets that kill from this range. It's insane. Ban Brace as well, 6% spell amp.
Plus the null tiles, he has 12% spell amp.
Oli went for 1 Arcane Bolt cast. I think you have to do that even though you want the low cooldown. What's Drekkon doing? They're dewarding that ward because he thinks, oh, they're going to find it eventually, we're just going to deward it. Interesting choice. I think the reason why you have to go Arcane Bolt per cast is because otherwise you just cannot farm at all on that hero. This speeds it up a little bit, right?
I guess you could get Ags potentially, but
I don't like Ags.
Is Oli going to find the Anti-Mage?
Oh, Shadow Blade. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. No, Essence Ring, it's enough. With the silence, it lasts a very long time. He does get the Reflect up. He still dies.
Right-click damage. The right-click damage from the Shadow Blade. It actually came up.
Wow. I mean, that's an Anti-Mage, right? Who's got 1800 HP, 58% magic resist.
And an Essence Ring.
And Essence Ring, yeah, for another, what, 425 health? Still died to a Skywrath. I mean, if Skywrath can kill Anti-Mage, he can kill anybody in the game. Well, obviously, maybe apart from Wraith King. But is there anyone tankier than that? Like, who's the tankiest hero apart from coming back to life?
Spectre, I guess.
Spectre's not that high HP in the early game, though. I feel like Anti-Mage's magic resist is going to be more.
Sure thing.
Maybe Bristleback, who's turning around. Yeah, because Bristleback turns around, that's like 40% less damage taken. So maybe that's the most. It's pretty good anyway. Well done, Oli. That was a pick that's worked out way better than I was expecting.
I would have said Old Huskar when he had the magic resist.
Oh yeah, when he gets low, he was immune to magic. Like you Finger of Death him for 5 damage. I mean, Anti-Mage is 1, 5, and 0 at the moment, and yet his net worth is still 4th highest in the game. Not actually too bad. The problem with Skywrath is he can't farm. Right, that's his absolute biggest problem. Like, he's only got 113 last hits. But you know, this game's all about Phantom Lancer. If Phantom Lancer can get strong, he can easily take on Drow and Anti-Mage by himself. He is a very, very strong late game hero. He's got his Manta, he's got Diffusal, he's almost got his Basher. Or he's getting towards the Basher. He's also, yeah, he's reasonably high level. Tim going Shiva's first item is interesting. Usually he goes, like, he was going to go Atos, decided against it. You'd think he'd go Vlad's or Drum or Pipe or Guardian Greaves. He's like, no, I want Shiva's.
And now he's going AC as well. He really wants that armor.
Well, their whole team are right-clickers, right? I guess Drow right-clicks, Vladar's all about right-click, Anti-Mage right-click, Venge doesn't have a lot of magic damage. You don't need any Pipe or defensive item like that.
I think I would have considered a Lotus over the Shivas, so you can purge the Slardar and the Treant stuff.
Silence from Drow, Reflect the Venge stun. Yeah, there's a lot you can dispel here, actually. And Oli, he's like, hi, DoKn. See ya, DoKn. See ya later, nerds.
I didn't even see it, what? Oh, okay.
I was watching it. It's quick. And Oli, he's building the correct item. Scythe of Ice, coming up next.
If he takes the Ancient Seal talent at 20, it'll help him kill the Anti-Mage even more, actually.
12%. I feel like he will, right?
Well, we said that about the cooldown, and he didn't, so...
Yeah, but I quickly understood Arcane Bolt per cast, but I feel like surely you're going to take 12% magic damage. It's 45% magic camp. It's a lot of magic camp. I know it doesn't take away magic resist. Maybe just get E-Blade. Maybe he'll go E-Blade after Ags.
Maybe you should have considered a Belial earlier on.
18% damage. It's not too bad.
Well, maybe that's overkill.
Don't feel like he really needs it, yeah. He needs to lock them down.
Elliot on
He's picked up the Mystic Staff.
Elliot on the Lynch is building an Agnes, by the way. I don't know if you saw that.
Is it? I don't really like Lich Sags. I like the idea behind it, AoE Sinister Gaze. But you have to be pretty close, and Lich is not a tanky hero. I guess he's hoping to glimmer in. Decayer has just been going around the entire map spamming his Meteor Hammer. Oli found a kill on Anti-Mage, again, solo with the Shadow Blade. I wish I saw that. Decayer's going to go down. He uses his ult, but I guess the tower goes down.
Is it time to start banning Skywrath again? After me and Oli had it banned ages a while ago.
Well, you were playing support Skywrath and still soloing cores. Like this is a fed Skywrath, so you can understand. But a support Skywrath still getting kills is pretty scary. I mean, that kill on Anti-Mage solo. How much gold did Oli get for that? 680 gold. He's level 20 now. He did take the Ancient Seal magic reduction. What does it do? 12% magic resist reduction. So now it. Oh. Wait a sec. So it's not increased magic damage, it's magic resistance reduction. So actually the tooltip lies.
What?
It says increased magic damage on the tooltip, but actually it's magic...
It's magic resistance reduction, yeah.
Which is a different stat completely. Okay,
kind of,
interesting. Yeah. Anyway, that makes it pretty good, right? 50% magic resist reduction is pretty huge. He's very, very close to getting Scythe. When he gets Scythe, it's just game over, because even if Anti-Mage goes, oh, I've got Manta, doesn't matter.
Well, when the Anti-Mage is now silenced, he's now essentially doesn't have counter spell and is taking 12% more spell damage as well.
But by the time he gets Manta, Oli would just Scythe him, so then you can't Manta. So he's wants to look how low HP he's on 1300 HP. It's too late. He's missed him because he's blinked away. He's very close to Manta. Unless? No, he's fine. Oh, Oli God this game, but you know, don't sleep on Veteran. He's just been quietly farming in the back, which is his pretty much favourite way to play Dota. He's got the Aegis, he's got his Basher, he's probably building Abyssal Blade.
Is the Void Stone really better than an Null Talisman?
Yeah, 2.2 mana regen instead of 0.6. I mean, Oli just wants as much mana regen as possible.
You do lose 3% spell though.
Oh, there's a fight breaking out mid, and they don't have Oli. Dire, they're looking to get some kills. Tim is very tanky. He's going to go down despite the Glimmer Cape. It will kill, trying to kill Noodles. Noodles is okay. Frost Armor, keep himself alive. The thing is, Anti-Mage is not really ready to fight. I guess he does have Manta. But they got a pick off, so that's always good for the Dire.
They saw both Oli and Drekkon coming. Because they walked under the sentry just above them.
Okay. I mean,
they have a lot of wards in mid actually. There's a set of ward and sentry above them and below them.
Oh yeah. Noodles is not doing too bad on Drow. Let's just have a look at the last hits for a second. He's kept up in farm, even against the Phantom Lancer. He's got his MKB, he's got his BKB.
Anti-Mage does have his Manta now, so there's a short window before the Scythe arrives. In about 300.
Very, very short window. I'm surprised Oli got so much farm so quickly. I didn't think that would happen. We've got an Orb of Destruction as well. That is an obnoxious item. An Imp Claw on both the cores. Decayer has his Blink Dagger. He's just chilling. He's been a very cheeky hero this game.
Oh, the Treant doing some vision here.
He'll be okay.
Yeah.
They found Lich. Yeah, I mean, building Glimmer Cape against Slardai is certainly interesting, and especially against a team that's full physical damage. Full physical damage team who can reveal you when you Glimmer. Why would you go 2 Glimmers? I feel like that's a bit of a misplay.
Well, Tim will have a purge for the ulti for the Slardai and about 6,000 gold when he finishes AC and his creeps.
Yeah, I just feel like Glimmer doesn't work against a physical damage team that also have Slardai. Like, that's the nail in the coffin, right? Having vision for it. But if they had a lot of magic damage, I guess it's fine. But they don't. They have almost no magic damage in the entire game, apart from Anti-Mage killing you with his ult. That's the only magic damage pretty much in the game, right? Bit of Treant, I guess. Oh, I hear Oli. And he's like, see ya, Noodles, I'm out of here. And then DoKn, he just goes in with the drums, but he didn't expect the Radiant whole team to be there. He thought it would just be Oli. And so Veteran also finds himself a free kill. He's still got the Aegis. How much time has he got left on it? About 40 seconds. But not time to do a lot here. Belial just being annoying as usual. That's what he needs to do, though. He needs to be cutting those waves. They pinged him. They know he's there. Not that we can do anything on it will kill.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Titan Sliver. That's a nice... He doesn't pick it up! Titan Sliver for Anti-Mage. He doesn't pick it up. Ollie's taken the Titan Sliver. That would have been such a good item for Anti-Mage. 16% magic resist. He finds it will kill. Sinister Gaze, but he's still going to blink out, isn't he? Yeah, he is. But Ollie's fast. He's going to find him. Maybe not. Oh, blinks away. The Titan Sliver, that was the biggest shame. Would have been so nice to get a status resistance. But the Radiant, they're like, by the way, I've got a double damage PL with Bloodlust, and I'm in your base. And they're like, oh yeah, forgot about that. I mean, I forgot about it. Oli doing a lot of damage. Doesn't actually manage to kill Decayer. Decayer stays in Invis. He's hiding in the tiniest spot. Uses his ult. Unfortunately, there's no follow-up. Look at the damage that Arcane Bolt did. How much damage is it doing? 1.6 int multiplier when he's got 200 int almost. Plus the base damage of 120. I mean, it is hitting hard for a 2-second cooldown. How much damage is that? Probably over 300 damage. Yeah, over 300 magic damage on a 2-second cooldown. I mean, that's a lot of damage.
Wait, from what? What, Arcane Bolt?
Arcane Bolt, yeah, because of the int he has.
Yeah, that's not factoring in Ancient Heal as well, actually.
Yeah, I mean,
All the spell
Skywrath Mage is interesting because he's one of the only heroes who has scaling magic damage. Like, most heroes' magic damage is kind of flattens out at some point, unless you get Kaya and stuff.
Also, like Lion, I suppose, with Finger.
Lion scales a little bit on Finger, yeah, but that's his only spell that really scales. Whereas Skywrath, just it constantly gets stronger as you buy items. Maybe OD kind of, but not many heroes have a scaling nuke, magic nuke.
I guess technically most heroes kind of do because you have spell amp items.
A bit. And Oli, he's trying to get a kill on Slardar. Not enough damage. But now
AoE
what's going to happen? A huge Sinister Gaze. It gets 4 heroes. It's like a black hole. Okay, never mind, Elliot. I'm not going to doubt you again. It will kill with the enormous play into Tim's root as well. I mean, yes, there's some buybacks. Noodles trying to do what damage he can, but Veteran, he is in. He's got the Abyssal Blade. And that is a dieback. GG is called, even though they're the buybacks. And that's going to be it.
Yeah, they can't 3v5 here.
No. The Anti-Mage didn't come online enough. Oli was too huge, just going around getting kills left, right, and centre, all lanes. And pretty much carried this game. Yeah, 170 Belial was quite a tough game for him. I don't think he expected it to be so difficult against an Anti-Mage. Yeah, I like the chains were really cool, wasn't it? He was dragging everyone in. Maybe that's why he went for it.
Oh, for the immortal effect.
It looks so cool, like pulling them all in with the chains. I mean, Sinister Gaze doesn't last super long, does it? 2.3 seconds. It's 2. Like, but
is there a talent? Is there a talent for it? Or is it just...
think so. No. So I don't feel like Ags is really that worth, but that was a cool Ags. Let's be honest. Yeah, well done. Oli allowed back home. Very kind of you, Megan.
When you think about it, Ravage is only a 2.4 second stun.
Yeah, but Ravage is enormous. Like it just hits everything. It's so large.
That does have a 3-minute cooldown.
True. But Sinister Gaze is quite small. I guess people buy Storm Spirit Ags, but Storm Spirit, the difference between Storm Spirit and Lich is that, first of all, Storm Spirit has a talent to make Electric Vortex last longer, and secondly, Storm Spirit is very good at getting into range. Sinister Gaze is a very short cast range. I guess if you get Ether Lens, the AoE becomes bigger, right? Because it's... Oh, no, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. It makes the cast range longer, but you can cast it from quite a ways away because you have the cast range talent.
Yeah, but surely cast range... Does cast range buff the AoE from Ags? Or what happens? Like, how does that...
It just increases the range at which you can cast it.
Wait, but so you cast it on one target, and then it does an AoE around the target?
I think it's a ground target. You just...
Okay, so, but if you have Ether Lens and cast range, you can still grab a lot of people from quite far away.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no, that's good.
It does also drain 25% of the people as it hits mana.
It does, yeah. So if you're hitting multiple people, that's a lot of free mana for the Lich. Yeah. I mean, Noodles is his signature hero at the moment, Drought. He did play very well. The Monkey King Bar was an interesting purchase. I'm not quite sure where it came from. But he was 871. He was getting kills. He was pretty strong. I thought they had a lot of impact on the Treant Protector as well. I liked their draft a lot. I just feel like it fell at the final hurdle. Anti-Mage counter into Skywrath. Oli did so well in the game and was all over the place getting kills. Anti-Mage was just a farming core. I don't like to have a mid who does not want to fight ever until like 30 minutes into the game. We've seen that how many times in those in-houses, which I've called like Greed is not good and Greed is not good part 2, where you've got an Alchemist, he's just trying to farm, he never turns up to fights, and you feel like you're playing 3 versus 5 because you've got another core who's trying to farm as well. I just feel like it's too greedy. You know, take a mid who can actually fight. It can still be a core like Templar Assassin, but it's going to turn up. You're not
I do
going to
wonder
tank
if
the
it's
fights.
worth considering like a separate build that's not Battle Fury if you're going mid anti-mage. Like maybe go like Vlad's Yasha or something.
Yeah, get drums maybe. Yeah, drums, Manta, and just be in fights really early. Because you can still farm all right, and you've got another core. I agree. And then you're probably quite strong, right? Blink in, counterspell, get your Manta up really early.
Because realistically, his contribution to fights that game was he got 1 kill.
Yeah, his hero damage was not even 5k, not even 4k. It was. Look how low the hero damage is of some of those heroes. I mean, Decayer actually doing the second most hero damage, pretty close to Noodles. I mean, that's a big impact. But
Yeah, the train ulti does a lot of damage, yeah.
Does the train ult do any damage? Did they put damage back on it? Oh, they did do.
So.
Okay, yeah, it used to do damage, then it didn't do damage, and now it does damage again. Well, it's not a lot of damage, but it does hit everyone.